Anyone of you have been here? This temple in Maharashtra is very inspiring. They used to have a
Yes,
school
Maharaj.
here. Who said yes?
Oh, Judge Rani Maharaj.
Okay. They have a school here before, but now for kids. But now the school is for adults. It's a school of bhakti. Before it's like you may say a normal school. It's very impressive because they're all like into education, training, and Gurma is a big inspiration here. That many of our god brothers, god siblings are also uh, they they serve here. So I just came from U.S. what on a few days ago, 3, 4 days ago. Then immediately, because they invited me here due to Padayatra. Padayatra is here, and tomorrow we're having the Padayatra to come here from the two main temples here. But there's another one in Uttam Nagar, and after 3 days, I go back to Vrindavan, and then after 6 days, I come back again to Pune because they're installing a Radha Krishna deities. It's very difficult to say no, but I think I have to learn how to say no, especially when it comes to programs like this. Then we're gonna get ready for Kartik in Vrindavan. It starts on the 7th of October. So I'm sure you're all gonna be busy there also. Some of the places that I've been, they have Damodarastakam prayers. The temple arranges in such a way that the devotees, they will invite the devotees to have a program. Do you have that anywhere in your local area?
Yes,
Like
Maharaj.
every day?
We have it
Yeah,
in Atlanta also.
every day. In UAE, I think they're doing it. Mauritius. Do they do that in Washington area, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it gives an opportunity for others, especially the newcomers, to participate and have Damodar, Damodarastakam prayers to be chanted at their home. Okay, so I've been traveling since this morning from Vrindavan. We left around 8:30, and now I just arrived here at 6:30. So it's like for almost what 10 hours traveling nonstop. So we will start now. If there, which verse are we supposed to read?
1.1.12. I'll share the screen. Bhagavad Gita 1.12.
It's good. Devotees are starting to come in. They're trickling. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Itamani Prabhupada Sahityam Yapakasha Vitiryacha Pracharan Kirpan Sadhu Pate Maha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Simate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharin Nirvisesa Satyava Jadeshari Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadama Tati Swapadam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Kamalang Shri Gurung Vaisnavamscha Shri Rupang Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Sadvaitam Sarvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Dev Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhuvya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. By the way, I'm here, the same room that Guru Maharaj use whenever he comes here. This room. I don't know if I'll be able to show them to you. They somehow let me use this room. Of course, I feel that I should not, but in some places, like in Mumbai, Guru Maharaj's room, they made it in such a way it became a memorial place. In Delhi also, but here in Pune, I would say sannyasis, senior Prabhupada's disciples, they will stay here. Ultimately, all the temples belong to Srila Prabhupada, but in some places where Guru Maharaj stayed the most, like Mumbai, Vrindavan, yes, Vrindavan. We kept Vrindavan room of Guru Maharaj the way as it is, as if he's there, that, he's the only one using. But here in Pune, they did not do it because for some other reason. So, okay, we're gonna do it. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tasya sanjanayang harsham Guru Bridha Pitamaha Simhanadam Vinadyochai Sankam Dadmau Pratapavam Tasya sanjanayang harsham Guru Bridha Pitamaha Simhanadam Vinadyochai Sankam Dadmau Pratapavam. Word for word meaning. Tasya is Sanjanayam increasing, Harsam cheerfulness, Kuru Bridha, the grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, Bhishma, Pitamaha, the grandfather, Simhanadam, roaring sound like that of a lion, Vinatya, vibrating, Uchai, very loudly, Sankam, conchal, Badmhau, blue, Pratapa Van, the valiant. Translation. Then Bhishma, the great valiant grandsire of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conchal very loudly, making a sound like a roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. Purport. The grandsire of the Kuru dynasty could understand the inner meaning of the heart of his grandson Duryodhana. And out of his natural compassion for him, he tried to cheer him by blowing his conchal very loudly, befitting his position as a lion. Indirectly, by the symbolism of the conchal, he informed his depressed grandson Duryodhana that he had no chance of victory in the battle because the Supreme Lord Krishna was on the other side. But still, it was his duty to conduct the fight, and no pains would be spared in that connection. Tasya sanjanayang harsang kuru bridha pitamaha simhanadhang vinadyochai Shankam Dadmo Patapavan. It's very ironic here. The situation, Bhishma Pitamaha knowingly that because Lord Krishna is on the other side, still he knew that because Lord Krishna was on the other side, victory is actually assured. And Duryodhan, he tried to, Bhishma Dev tried to pacify him because he's in fear also, Duryodhan. But because Bhishma Pitamaha is on his side, Bhishma, instead of replying to him, he used the conchal, he blew the conchal, which is very symbolic at the same time, because as we learn that Lord Krishna in his Narayan form, is having four-arm form. Narayan, Lord Narayan means four-arm form. And he's holding in each hand some item like conch, lotus flower, gada, and chakra. So two of those items that Lord Narayan holding is meant for the non-devotees. We may say demoniac personalities, the chakra, and also the club, gada, Sudarshan and gada. However, two hands of Lord Narayan, he's holding a conch shell, and Padma, lotus flower. Both of them are meant for his devotees. Especially the conch is meant, meaning of that is like for victory. It's like when Dhruva Maharaj, when he had darshan of Lord Narayan, as a boy, 5-year-old boy, and we have no words to express. It says that he's looking for broken glass, but then he found diamond. So he had a change of heart. And Lord Narayan touched his head with his hand, with a conch also, that he was able to express his gratitude and desire to only have the Lord in his heart. So here also, it doesn't matter what's going to happen. According to the Acharya, it says here, despite heroic words, victory or defeat lies in the Lord's hand. I will do my duty. This is Bhishmadev was saying. I will do my duty and lay down my life for your sake, but that will not guarantee your victory. So from the last meeting, we've heard and we discussed about Bhishmadev. He's one of the Mahajans. Definitely he knows the principles of Dharma, um, and knowingly that the conch shell being a symbol of Lord Vishnu indicated that hey, he's giving him a hint. He's giving the hint to Duryodhan that you don't have any chance for victory in this battle. No way that you're going to win this battle because Krishna, the origin of Vishnu, was present on the opposing side. So, yes, at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, it says that wherever there is Arjuna and Krishna, religion is there, Dharma is the main purpose why Lord Krishna spoke this Bhagavad Gita to establish the principles of religion and victory um, of the devotees over to the opposing side, non-devotees, that there will always be victory. So if we also are having Lord Krishna or our spiritual master following their instructions, their guidelines, then we will also be victorious. We will win over the cycle of repeated birth and death and will go back home, back to Godhead. So Bhishma Dev is considered to be very, very powerful. He had this boon from Mother Ganga, Ganga Devi, or Santanu. Yes, Santanu especially. Um, his father bless him because he took a vow that he'll be a lifelong brahmachari and will be renounced, that the throne of his father um, he will not take, and he could marry Satyavati. Hmm. Then ultimately, Santanu became pleased with that, and he gave him the boon of Icha Mrityu, the power to choose the moment of his death. So in this epic, he embodies the principles of Dharma and renunciation, self-control, and being truthful. Being truthful. Yes. So he played a very important role in the Mahabharata. Even in the Mahabharata, the Bhishma Parva, this is where the Bhagavad Gita was spoken. Mhm. So it says here that Lord Krishna's teachings to Arjuna within the section named for Bhishma. Mm. So also he's a protector because he says grandsire. Grandsire, that means he is the most senior of all the in the Kuru dynasty. Uh, because he is the guardian says, guardian of the throne for so many generations. And he was there also to brought up the Pandavas, gave instructions also to the Pandavas, and both the Pandavas and the Kauravas is equal to everyone, to both the family or families of the Pandavas, the five brothers, and the Kauravas. Um, but he was not able to abandon his duty to be loyal more to the Kauravas because he was um, given shelter. Mm. So his brat Deva Brata, yeah, there's another name of Bhishma Dev. Deva Brata is because of his celibacy, his being truthful, and being an ideal king. Uh, it became a standard for how the king should rule their citizens. Uh-huh. And he was the commander-in-chief for 10 days in the Battle of Kurukshetra. He led the Kaurava family, the armies, for the first 10 days. And he was the one who made this rule that no one should be killed if the opposing party, person, is unarmed. And the the war will start at sunrise, and there'll be no fighting after sunset. Mm. So he was the one who set this sort of protection And this is a standard later. Um, but others, after the Battle of Kurukshetra, this standard became non-existent anymore, became violated by others. So on says it on the day night, he took a vow to force Krishna to take a weapon, and Krishna, in fury and love for his devotee, lifts a chariot wheel to charge Bhishma, because again, this is his relationship, special relationship, chivalry. Each and every one of us, a unique individual soul, who have a special relationship with Lord Krishna. And no one is greater and because Krishna is equal to everyone. Samoham sarvabhutesu. uh, that it is only the intimacy that differs. Some are closer to Krishna, like the Brajavasis, or even the Mathuravasis, like Vasudev and Devaki, and in the Vrindavan pastimes of Lord Krishna, Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yasoda, both are his parents. Krishna is the only one who has two mothers and two fathers. Nobody else. For us, we only have one mother. We can have many fathers. Mhm. But Krishna is the only one who has two mothers and two fathers. But this Vatsalya mood is quite different in Vrindavan, and in contrast with the father and mother in Mathura. Mm. Aishwarya Vatsalya Ras in Mathura and Madhurya Vatsalya Ras in Vrindavan. Both fathers and mothers, they have parental affection, but in a different mood. In Mathura, it is of awe and reverence, and in Vrindavan, it is with sweetness. Mm. So Bhishma Dev, his relationship with Lord Krishna is that of chivalry. He wants to see Lord Krishna in the angry mood. And this is not a defect. Actually, it is an ornament, a lankar. You may say that, oh, how come Bhishma would like to see Krishna in an angry mood? Because that is his relationship with him. But ultimately, that is sweetness. We may see it in a external point of view or mundane point of view. Um, I don't know about the grihastas. Do you want to see your husband angry at you or your wife angry at you? Yes or no? It is a show of love also. Sometimes the husband to make the wife angry so that the attachment will become more solid, or the wife would like to make the husband angry, vice versa. Um, so it is alankar, it is a ornament. Like in the family, the husband and wife, they may be fighting, but the fight is not really fighting unless it becomes physical. Uh, but sometimes there'll be verbal fighting, but then the verbal fighting, they'll understand more each other and they'll get more close to each other. Is that correct? Anyone would like to reply on that one?
Maharaj,
Haribol?
Maharaj, I'm not sure if fighting can bring them together more.
Was that again?
I'm not sure if fighting can bring them more together.
No. Sometimes it is like that. Not all the time.
Maharaj, if it's coming from a place of love, if one person is concerned for the other person, and
Yes.
says, what you're doing, I don't think is really good for you. You're putting too much on your plate, or you shouldn't be working that hard. You should take time for yourself. Sometimes it becomes
Concern.
concern. Yes. Or and then
Yeah.
it's a good time to just be quiet and listen and see that the
Yeah.
other person cares about you and it actually is
Yeah.
sweet. But not
It's not,
always like that.
yeah, it's not, we should see it not in a negative side because love as, that other side of the coin, um, that we have to take care of each other, and the other one may say, oh, no, I know what I'm doing. But then, yes, everyone agrees. You're Grihastas. I don't know. I don't have this experience. Uh, yeah, it's good, but you should not be overdoing it then. Uh, so that is my understanding. Um, yeah, so Bhishma Dev, he knew that, well, Duryodhan is in a very precarious condition here. There's no way he's gonna win. But just to give him a little bit of um, boost, so to speak, um, he knew that he will not reply by words, so he just showed it the reply because previously previous verses, Duryodhan was like kind of confident also, because there is Dronacharya, there is Bhishma, but then again, he's not able to give, um, Bhishma cannot give assurance to Duryodhan that we will win this, knowingly that Bhishma, he knew that Lord Krishna is on the other side. So when this at the time when the day 10, um, Bhishma, he refuses to fight, and Arjuna um, somehow was able to defeat Bhishma Dev and threw many arrows. And because he had this boon that he can choose the right time, right place, right circumstance for him to leave his body. So he took this opportunity. So how many days the battle was won? 18 days, right? So for 8 days, he was on the bed of arrows. Um, and in these 8 days, Bhisma lies on the bed of arrows, and he became a teacher of Dharma. That's why he is one of the Mahajans. Hmm. He taught Yudhisthira how he should be leading the kingdom, Raja Dharma, the duty of a king, being the foremost duty of the king is to protect the citizens and ultimately to make them Krishna conscious. Are we seeing that these days? Any country in the world, especially in North America, the king or the leader of a country is supposed to be representative of the Supreme Lord. That's why in the golden days means before Kali Yuga uh, begins or began. Um, they're called Rajarisi. They are guardians of Dharma. They are servant leader. Mm. They rule impartially. They're equal to everyone. They will gather taxes. They will impose taxes to everyone, but then they also give back for the benefit of the citizens. Not that they are plunderers, not they're the ones who are the modern day thieves and rogues. And this is very rampant all over the world. Mhm. Especially in the third world countries or developing countries. It's amazing how the leader, they have so much bank account, money in the bank account. They have a Swiss bank account, and the whole country is suffering. Um, this happens. Yes, their duty also of the king, especially in emergencies, um, time, place, and circumstances, says that, yeah, they preserve life and the larger moral order, even if ordinary rules bend, without abandoning the spirit of truth and compassion. So again, they're personification of Dharma, uh, Moksha Dharma, especially, um, says that they try to implement devotion to Lord Krishna. They try to make sure that everyone is happy, the citizens, not just the upper class, but everyone. Mm, because ultimately, this we're talking about the Varnashram Dharma, that everyone, every sections in this society, uh, they're meant to do or perform their activities that they are becoming purified and ultimately go back home, back to Godhead. Yes. Trying to implement good qualities that one should cultivate, non-cruelty, truthfulness, self-control, charity, forgiveness, and service to everyone to purify the heart. So ultimately, bhakti is the ultimate goal in every citizens. And yes, he taught of Yudhishthira Maharaj also Varna, Shram, and household ethics. Says here, duties of each ashram to purify their livelihood, to give the fruits of their labor, to propagate Krishna consciousness, or to those who are engaged in propagating Krishna consciousness. Um, oh yeah, it says here, special emphasis on dana dharma, ethics of charity. Uh, how we give charity, what is our purpose, why we give charity. We should have proper intent. What is our intention? Not just to some they give charity and without having themselves to be the forefront for them to be famous that they give so much. Mm. And also here, Vishnu Sahasranam also. Is that correct? Yeah, that's part of the Mahabharata, isn't it? The Vishnu Sahasranam, it was given by, he offers, Bhishmadev offers 1,000 names of Vishnu as the most important relevant meditation and worship. So again, Bhishma is very Krishna conscious, very Krishna conscious. So yes, in this, especially in this verse, he was the first one who blew the conch shell. Then after that, we will read later on, or we can read now. Shall we read on? Haribol? Shall we continue reading, or if there is any, I will continue reading a few verses.
Yes, Maharaj.
Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Let me see. Text 12. Yes, okay. Text 13. Tata sankash chabiryascha panavanaka gomuka sahasai bhavya nyanta sasabdastumulo bhavat. Translation. After that, conch shells, drums, bugles, trumpets, and horns were all suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous. That must be a very, very wonderful sound vibration. All those different conch shells, drums, and bugles. No purport? Is there no purport in that one? Let me
No.
see. Was there
There
a
is no
purport?
purport.
No purport. Okay, no purport. Because I'm reading from the database. Text 14. Tata svitair hayar yukte mahate shandanishitau madhava pandavaschaiva divyo sankau pradadmato. On the other side, both Lord Krishna and Arjuna stationed on a great chariot drawn by white horses sounded their transcendental conch shells. Oh. Purport. In contrast with the conch shell blown by Bhishmadev, the conch shells in the hands of Krishna and Arjuna are described as transcendental. The sounding of the transcendental conch shells indicated that there was no hope of victory for the other side because Krishna was on the side of the Pandavas. Jayastu Panduputranam Yesham Pakshe Janardana. Victory is always with persons like the sons of Pandu because Lord Krishna is associated with them. And whenever and wherever the Lord is present, the goddess of fortune is also there because the goddess of fortune never leaves alone without her husband. Therefore, victory and fortune were awaiting Arjuna, as indicated by the transcendental sound produced by the conch shell of Vishnu or Lord Krishna. Besides that, the chariot on which both the friends were seated had been donated by Agni, the fire god, to Arjuna, and this indicated that this chariot was capable of conquering all sides wherever it was shown over the three worlds. So all of this combined all together. Even the flag on the chariot has been driven by Lord Krishna as Parthasarthi. What's in the flag? Hanuman, Hanumanji. There's a sign of victory also. Victory is like Hanuman when he went to Lanka. Victory. That's a sign of victory. What about this? The chariot by Agni, his quiver also. Many items that even the quiver says, yes, been given also by Indra. Who gave that? So all of these are signs that he is gonna be victorious, Arjuna, along with the other Pandavas. And because Lord Krishna is there, then victory is there also, because wherever there is Lord Krishna, Lord Narayan, then also the goddess of fortune is there, Lakshmi ji. So very much indicated here, the victory is always with the Pandavas, because of this having the presence of Lord Krishna, the chariot driver, the flag, everything. There's no way that Duryodhana will win. Panchajanyam Rishikesho Devadatang Dhananjaya Pandrang Dadmau Mahashankang Bhima Karma Vrikodara. Lord Krishna blew his conch shell called Panchajanya. Arjuna blew the Devadatta, and Bhima, the voracious eater and performer of Herculean tasks, blew his terrific conch shell called Pandra. Purport. Lord Krishna is referred to as Rishikesh in this verse because he is the owner of all the senses. The living entities are part and parcel of him, and therefore the senses of the living entities are all parcel of his senses. The impersonalist cannot account for the senses of the living entities, and therefore they are always anxious to describe all living entities as senseless or impersonal. The Lord, situated in the hearts of all living entities, directs their senses, but he directs them in terms of the surrender of the living entity. And in the case of a pure devotee, he directly controls the senses. Here, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Lord directly controls. Sorry, my cursor goes very bad, very much. Directly controls the senses. Here on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, the Lord directly controls the transcendental senses of Arjuna, and thus his particular name of Rishikesh. The Lord has different names according to his different activities. For example, his name is Madhusudan because his name is Govinda because he gives pleasure to the cows and to the senses. His name is Vasudev because he appears as the son of Vasudev. His name is Devaki Nandan because he accepted Devaki as his mother. His name is Yasoda Nandan because he awarded the childhood pastimes to Yasoda at Vrindavan. His name is Parthasarthi because he worked as charioteer of his friend Arjuna. Similarly, his name is Rishikesh because he gave direction to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Arjuna is referred to as Dhananjaya in this verse because he helped his elder brother in fetching wealth when it was required by the king to make expenditures for different sacrifices. Similarly, Bhima is known as Brikodhara because he could eat as voraciously as he could perform Herculean tasks, such as killing the demon Hidimba. So the particular types of conch shells blown by the different personalities on the side of the Pandavas, beginning with the lords, were all very encouraging to the fighting soldiers. On the other side, there was no such credits, nor the presence of Lord Krishna, the supreme director, nor that of the goddess of fortune. So they were predestined to lose the battle. And that was the message announced by the sounds of the conch shell. So, yes, the Arjuna's position is quite unique because of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Krishna agreed to be his charioteer. Yes. How can you lose the battle if Lord Krishna is on your side? So we should learn also from this episode that as long as we are attached to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, or for that matter, attached to the lotus feet of our spiritual master, then we will also be victorious. It doesn't matter there's any setbacks happen to our life, say in terms of like family or our loved ones, our friends, our health, our jobs, unexpectedly reverse things happen, but we should hang on to the um, instructions coming from the Supreme Lord, try to follow them. At the same time, the instructions coming from our spiritual master, then ultimately, materially, we may not be victorious, but if we have Krishna, that is real victory. That is real victory. As I was commenting in the class yesterday, if you have Krishna, you have everything. If you don't have Krishna, you don't have anything. Yeah, if you don't have Krishna, you have nothing. But if you have Krishna, then you have everything. So Arjuna's position is quite unique here, especially all the different signs that his victory or the Pandavas' victory is for certain. He says Agni, the fire god, has donated his chariot. Chitrarata, the chief of the Gandharvas, had given him his beautiful white horse. Yes, and King Indra, yes, I was mentioning earlier. His father had given him his conchal and quiver. So what else? And it says in the purport also that Krishna has unlimited, many names according to his activities. According to his activities, he's called certain name. Rishikesh, one of the names of Lord Krishna is Rishikesh, master of the senses. Rishikena, Sevanam Bhaktir Uchate, Atasi Krishna Nama Dina Babed Kriyam Indriya Sevan Mukhehi. Yes, and we cannot, with our blunt senses, we cannot understand Lord Krishna, but if we use our senses for the service of Lord Krishna, then we will be able to understand him. It starts with the tongue. Sarvapadi binirmuktam tatparatmena nirmalam risikena risikesa sevanam bhaktir uchate. Yeah, we use these different senses, because ultimately nothing belongs to us. Everything belongs to Krishna. Just like when Sanatan Goswami, he contacted some kind of disease on the way to Jagannath Puri. So his main intention, he himself, there's no use for this life. I'm not be able to serve Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so might as well give up my life and throw myself on the chariot's wheel at the time of Rath Yatra. Then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, no, you cannot do this. Your body belongs to mine, to me also. Nothing belongs to you. So this is real, you may say, vairagya, renunciation, using everything, whatever we have, whatever possession, whatever talents, whatever strength, whatever intelligence we may have, if we use it for Krishna's service, then Krishna purifies our existence. And many names were given here, isn't it? Let me see that again. Um, Madhusudan, killer of the demon Madhu and Kaitaba. Kaitaba. Govinda also, um, the one who pleases the senses, and the cows, one who gives pleasure to the cows and the senses. And Vasudev, when Gargamuni, at the time of Jatakarna, the name-giving ceremony, and this was done cow shit, of course, because don't want to be known. Gargamuni told Nanda Maharaj that before his name also Vasudev, and he came in three colors before. Was that yellow, red, and white? And now he's blackish in complexion. Sham, that's the meaning. Shama Sundar, blackish in complexion. Um, um, the white is the swan incarnation. Hansa avatar. And the red is that of the fire yagya. Because in those, the time, Hansa during the Satya, then Treta, the red, and Dwapara, blackish blue, and the yellow is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he has many names according to his activities. Devakinandan, mother, because his mother is Devaki, and Yasodanandan, because of his childhood pastimes in Vrindavan. It's like, again, Kartik is coming up. Now we're going to be absorbed in that Damodar Lila, Yasoda, one who gives fame to Lord Krishna. Yasoda, that's the meaning of Yasoda, one who gives fame to Krishna. Yasoda. So we worship Mother Yasoda, especially in the month of Kartik, even though it is the month of Srimati Radharani. Parthasarthi, chariot driver of Arjuna. Again, Rishikesh, one who gives direction to Arjuna, the battle of Kurukshetra. Dhananjaya, winner of wealth. Real wealth is Krishna, having Krishna. This billionaires nowadays, billionaires they're not really winner of wealth. If they don't use whatever wealth they have for Krishna's service, then it'll be the cause of their coming back again and have to suffer for not using properly Lakshmi for Krishna's service. Okay, so again, Bhima, Brikodra, Hidimba, killing. Oh, yes, here. Because he could eat as voraciously as he could perform Herculean tasks. Just remembering now, Prabhupada says, if you eat like a horse, then you should also work like a horse. Yes, so Bhima is like that. He can eat so much, but then he's so powerful. He can perform Herculean tasks. Okay, I think we stop here now. So these are all very encouraging to the Pandavas side that ultimately, but then they have to still perform their duty. It's like he told Arjuna, Lord Krishna told Arjuna, you have to fight. This is your duty. Even though I already killed them all, but still you have to do your duty to fight. Is there any points, any other points or comments before we adjourn? Any question? We're slowly going to the first chapter.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Any question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj Ji.
Chalo, Pradeep, Babu.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept
Hare-
my humble obeisances and thanks for such a wonderful narration. Maharaj, very quick question. Means that chivalry mood in which Bhishma Dev served Lord. So how is it possible, Maharaj? Chivalry warriors normally comes with like how it would be anukul to Krishna. So that's what I was thinking when you were explaining.
Yeah, Krishna fulfilled all his devotees' desire. But that is love. That is also love, right? It's not so easy to understand because he's a Pitamaha, grandsire. So he is the main general in the battle of Kurukshetra. So in order for him to have that reciprocation with Lord Krishna, he says that the arrows that he used to shoot Lord Krishna them as like flowers, like offerings of flowers. Um, Bhagavatam says that he also got hit, but it's like, and this is compared to lovers' kiss mark. So how do we understand this? Not everyone has this kind of relationship because of the role that Bhishma Dev played in that battle of Kurukshetra to express that love. Lord Krishna reciprocated. He was ready to throw that broken wheel, isn't it? To Bhishma Dev. And this is the perfection. He wanted to see this, the mood of Lord Krishna. Um, there's different, the 7 minor relationships also is there for us to, of course, we don't want to be in that one, but if that is our relationship, then what to do? That will be revealed in due course of time. Now we just have to serve and don't think about what is my relationship. Our relationship with Lord Krishna is that we're all eternal servants of Lord Krishna. So Bhishmadev also, his service is to teach Dharma. And he showed this to Yudhishthir Maharaj. This is his main contribution. But he just want to see Lord Krishna in that way before leaving his body with full regalia as a Satriya, because that is his mood. So now, for now, don't try to realize what is our eternal relationship with Lord Krishna. In due course of time, when our heart becomes purified by chanting the holy name, following the instructions of our Guru Maharaj, associating with the devotees, reading Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, then ultimately it says that the spiritual master reveals our eternal relationship with Lord Krishna. How is that going to happen? It's not physically with us. But spiritual is not more of physical, it's more of very subtle. Because the sound vibration is like that, isn't it? And spiritual master appears also in our dreams. Have you ever have a dream of Guru Maharaj, any of you? I did. Show your hands. Huh? Have you ever dreamt of Srila Prabhupada? Show your hands. Yes. So these are not ordinary dreams. That's why it is good to have a piece of paper and a pen beside your bed. Because, you know, by the time you wake up and brush your teeth and after an hour, you know, all of this disappears. So, yes, this will come, right? So for now, we just have to follow the orders of Guru Maharaj, and ultimately, he's always there with us, encouraging us to purify ourselves. This is his desire. Like I mentioned one morning during the Mangal Arti, Lord Krishna is more eager to for us to go back home, back to Godhead than we do. So the spiritual master's desire is the same. He wanted all of us to go back home, back to Godhead. It is not so easy because we have to perform austerity. We have to push ourselves. What do you mean by push ourselves? How can you push yourself? Is it not possible to push yourself? It is possible spiritually. If materially they're pushing themselves to work hard, we should also work harder than them, much harder than them, to push ourselves to fulfill this desire of Guru Maharaj for all of us, for all of our welfare. Yeah,
Thanks, Maharaj. Thanks for clarifying that.
Mother Jadharani, then Gita, Mataji.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you so much for such a wonderful class and for taking the time in spite of your such a busy schedule, traveling, tiredness, and everything. So we really do appreciate that. Thank you. Maharaj, I have two questions. One is related to the class and one is extra. I'm going to go first with the extra because that's a big picture question, and then I'll go to the one related to the class. You can answer it separately afterwards. The first one is really about, Maharaj, your new role and
New,
you as a initiating guru, and what are
yeah.
your thoughts and I guess North American plans for initiation, and because they're, I mean, we all know people who who have been waiting for Guru Maharaj and who did not make it, and you know them too. And they would, now they're probably not probably, but I know they've talked to me about being ready, at least one I know, that are ready to take initiation and would want to surrender. And what, so that's a, I'm sure that's a question that a lot of my god brothers have and sisters. And the second one, of course, they're related to the class
Shall
were
I,
the related to the class is
shall I answer this
sorry,
first?
yeah, please
What-
go ahead.
Well, I don't think I'm in a race here to have as many disciples as possible. No, I have to also pace myself where I'm wanting to be sure that whoever will wanted to be initiated, that they are also up to the mark. It's not just initiation. Initiation is not cheap thing. I have one aspiring disciple. He's been waiting for 10 years. I can test. I have to test them. I have to I have to be sure that they will follow, because once you take initiation, you have to follow the orders of the guru. But it's not just like fashion. I don't want to cheap deals for sure. It's like here in Maharashtra, in Delhi, also in Abu Dhabi. I have some aspiring disciples. They are in high school, still in high school. I mean, they're very sincere. I can tell. One of them is saying, I don't want to go to school. They're all in bodily platform. So much realization, telling me that, what is the use of going to school? I might as well just dedicate myself. And they're like teenagers. They're teenagers. They're very, very sincere. They're very like, so I'm not in a hurry, but if I'm going to, mm, maybe by next year, not so soon.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, next time. But Maharaj, I guess there are two types of what you're talking about. Are two types of disciples. There have been the ones who are following you for 15 years, who've been waiting for you, are ones who expressly surrendered to you.
Mm-hmm.
But there are also your aspiring disciples who had first surrendered to Guru Maharaj and
Uh-huh.
on his departure have decided or would like to, to surrender to you and get Diksha from you.
Mm.
And so they're both types. And so I'm talking in particular about Guru Maharaj's aspiring disciples um, who would like to surrender to you. And I mean, next year is fine, Maharaj. In fact, you should have the time to, uh, of course, to get used to the whole idea. So, but that's what all I was trying to ask, because as
Have to be tested also, because
absolutely.
they those who were about to get initiated by Guru Maharaj, they you may say they are surrendered to Guru Maharaj. Yeah.
Yeah,
But then because they didn't have that fortune to be initiated by Guru Maharaj, therefore uh, the surrendering mood should be the same, whoever will be given the initiation to them.
Absolutely,
There'll
absolutely.
there'll be uh, the guru. They're
Yes,
not for Guru Maharaj's disciples.
yes.
So it is not that. The problem here is if you take too many of those disciples that that were meant to be initiated by Guru Maharaj, there will be a tendency that they will not listen to their guru.
No, it should not be that, Maharaj. They have to be surrendered to you.
No, the
Yeah,
tendency will be like that because the quantity, you not be able to maintain them, you not be able to instruct them. I am sorry,
you,
that is not my mood.
you're right, Maharaj. And it's
I
going to be
cannot,
up to you to
cannot
decide.
unless I'm sure that they will listen to me because I'm sorry. There are many took initiation. And who's gonna take care of them? I'm sorry. Thousands. How are they gonna be trained up? Who's gonna are you gonna train them? Is the guru should be training them.
Yes.
So I don't think I'm gonna go so fast. I have to be more personal here. Otherwise,
You're right, Maharaj. And the ones I'm talking about really are the ones who have surrendered to Guru Maharaj, but that they've also been through the years taking instructions from you. They've known you.
yeah,
And
that is another thing. Then
yeah,
that maybe then that is different.
yeah, yeah,
That is different.
yeah. Well, that's a separate issue. We'll talk to you separately on that. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to know, and I think I'm sure there are others who want to know this because in all our communities there are some
Yeah, I'm
devotees
very
like that.
open. I'm very open. In spiritual
Okay.
life, there is no secret. It's an open book. There's nothing to hide here.
Mhm.
Guru Maharaj's life is very open. I was traveling with him for like almost 3 decades.
Yes.
Mm, he doesn't have any secrets. So I'm telling you also what is in my mind,
Yeah.
what is my mood. Others may have the different mood, but that is them. But then I don't compare myself to anybody here. I have to be who I am. And like this just the way I am, the way I am. In Brindavan, it's like the way I am. It's like, nothing happens that I was like being officiated to initiate. No, it's the same. And I treat them the same thing. They may look at me in a different way, but I treat them the same way. All the devotees. Ah, well, have to be always respectful, always humble, but they may see me in a different, like pedestal or whatever, but no, I'm still a servant. I don't
Well, you'll
consider.
not be there, Seven Maharaj. You'll definitely be there, Guru.
Ah,
I'm saying you will not be there, Seven Guru Maharaj. You'll definitely be there, Guru.
yeah, that that is the point. But some even in India, they want to get second initiated from me. Yeah, the
How
ones
is
who
the
not
how is
there's
the how is the second initiation part, Maharaj? In that case, they would still remain Guru Maharaj's disciple.
disciple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will just like kind of like officiate them to do deity worship.
Okay.
Yes. Um, yeah, they'll be kind of like eligible to do come to the altar, do the puja, dress the deities, cook for the deities, and so on. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Maharaj. That's been very helpful.
All right. Gita
I think we
Mataji,
May
have
I ask my question on the
what
topic today?
was what's the last one?
Yeah, the question was, Maharaj, there, oops, I'm sorry, Maharaj, it just drew a blank. Grandfather Bhishma
Mhm.
instructed the Pandavas throughout, and Yudhishthir Maharaj in the end, and the rest of us in the end. Is there any reference to him instructing Duryodhan?
No, but there were kids. When there were kids,
Only when they were kids, not as a
no, they're grown up because, well, they got separated when Draupadi was being disrobed, and they were cheated in the dice game.
no, but like Bhishma, they stayed with Dhritarashtra throughout. I mean, with Dhritarashtra.
Yeah, because he was given shelter. He was given shelter.
Yeah. So he did not never really instructed Duryodhan as a grown
Well,
up. At least there's no description of that.
like, no, I don't know, but we can find out. But it says also, um, uh, it says that you teach, you try to correct a fool, then he'll get angry. So he knew that. So he just trying to like be neutral as much as possible, but at the same time, um, yeah, that he's just trying to encourage him, but knowingly he's not gonna win. That's the main thing. Who says Vijay Nisingha made a comment? Is it not true that the guru giving second initiation is the actual guru? No. There are two initiations here. Nam Diksha and Mantra Diksha. Okay. And if you go to the third, then it's Sannyas, Diksha. But usually there are two, Nam Diksha and Mantra Diksha. So Prabhupada's disciples, they didn't get any second initiation from him because Prabhupada left. So they took second initiation from one of their god brothers, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada. So who is their guru? Their god brother or Srila Prabhupada?
Srila Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, not the god brother who gave them the second initiation. Is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, that's clear. But now here I'm trying to figure out, I'm still want to clarify this thing. Because when you're gonna do the artik, whose picture are you gonna put on the altar?
Guru Maharaj.
Guru Maharaj?
No, who gives second initiation?
No.
Okay, no, don't we don't want to speculate now. I still have to clarify this thing. But I don't see anything wrong if our Guru Maharaj photo will be there. Will be there. But if you're going to put the one who gives you the initiation, and second, then you should also put Guru Maharaj's photo. Because how are you gonna go? You cannot go jump to Prabhupada. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. This is different now. Now, if I give him directly the Nam Diksha and the Mantra Diksha, it is my photo will be there. Then Prabhupada. Then
But
Guru Maharaj's photo.
I've seen
Huh?
on our altars, I mean, in our temple here, those who
Mm.
have taken initiation from Prabhupada's grand disciples, like you, they have their guru, they have your picture, Guru
Yeah.
Maharaj's picture in together for Aarti and then Prabhupada on the altar.
Gee,
Yes.
after 100
I
years,
don't know how that'll happen. I know.
altar will be full of photos.
That's why that was another question that's been in my mind.
Yeah,
But yeah.
the whole altar, you will not see Krishna anymore. They'll be all photos. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if directly I will give the first and second, then my photo, no need of Guru Maharaj's photo there. Because I connect them to Prabhupada. Do you understand? Otherwise,
Yes.
then Prabhupada, no, it will not be like that. Understood?
Yes.
Okay. Is that okay now? All right, Gita Mataji.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances, August to Prabhupada Guru Maharaj. All glories to you. Maharaj, in verse number 15 today,
Mm.
in the
Mhm.
purport, Srila Prabhupada says, in the case of pure devotee, Krishna directly controls the senses. Can you please give some practical example?
In the case of a pure devotee, Rishikesh, Krishna directly controls. Was that again?
The senses of pure devotees.
Yes. He's in the transcendental platform now. It's not that he's controlling, but he already aligned himself to Krishna. So in this way, he's under Krishna's control. Um, yeah, he doesn't think anymore for himself. He always think for Krishna. Just like the Brajabasis. Everyone is only thinking of Krishna. Krishna, they know, but they don't have any clue that Krishna is God. But everything that they do, everything, even they breathing is about Krishna, their talking is about Krishna, they're thinking about Krishna, even the children, their own sons, they're more attached to Krishna than their own children. This is the mood. It's the mood of the Brajabasis. So all of their senses is being used for serving Krishna. This is what it means. So if you're always like this also, thinking of Krishna the whole time, the whole day, whatever you're doing is only meant for Krishna's service or for the service of the Vaishnavas, then your senses are controlled by Lord Krishna. Not really, not like saying controlled, but you are under Krishna's shelter. You don't have anything else except Krishna. Does it make sense?
Yes, Maharaj, thank you.
Yeah, if you know your health, you think about, oh, I have to take care of my health so that I can serve more Krishna and his devotees. That means your senses are under Krishna's. Mm. If the whole day you're managing like this, that you know, I have to attend to my workers, but ultimately, it should be beneficial for them also that you know sometimes you will inject Krishna consciousness to them, then they'll become under Krishna also. Yeah, because I've seen some of our devotees, they make their workplace Krishna conscious, like Advaita Acharya Prabhu. There are pictures of Krishna there, isn't it?
And Guru Maharaj.
And Guru Maharaj. and Prabhupada. So you are under the control of Krishna here, and you want others also to be under the control of Krishna indirectly. You're not pushing it, but they understood your life the way you are. So in a sense, you're having them to be under the control of Krishna. So why not? It's very subtle, isn't it? So being Krishna conscious, you don't have to endeavor to think of Krishna. Automatically, you're thinking of Krishna, and automatically you're under Krishna. Is that clear?
Yes, Maharaj, thank you.
It is clear. It is clear. Okay, Garuda
Garuda.
ji.
Yes.
All glories to Garuda Prabhu. He cooked
Hare
during
Krishna.
the Prabhupada's
All
60th
glories, all glories.
anniversary.
Hare
And
Krishna.
not spicy at all. Very nice. Very, very nice. Tasted his prasadam.
Thank you,
Mm.
Maharaj. Maharaj, sorry, maybe Aditya Charya Prabhu here maybe correct me. Maharaj, you just, because right now, Guru Maharaj mercy, Guru Maharaj recommending you now have a Diksha Guru. So you should be taking the responsibility. You say, I need to wait 1 year, that is okay. Same time you say, who taking responsibility? Guru Maharaj making each center, each area one leader, right? Every like New York one leader, New Jersey one leader, then Aditya Charya Prabhu obviously here leader, same time Washington DC, Gita
Mhm.
Mataji Atlanta, every area one have a leader. So
Mhm.
who taking initiation through you, they stay under for same GKG group, the
Yeah,
GKG leadership. So they
yeah,
need, so maybe you should be right now. Lot of I know a lot of our devotee also inspire who Guru Maharaj. They inspire to taking initiation. You maybe your pranam mantra at least publish. They decide when he want to wait for you 1 year or taking immediately or somebody. You should be decide your pranam mantra, and they taking initiation then stay under the GKG leadership group. You know.
yeah, yeah. If I understand it correctly, um, now there are many. I have this WhatsApp group for discipleship, and those who have not taken the DC course, they will take. And hopefully sometime in Kartik, I will give the pranam mantra.
Oh, thank you, Maharaj. And
Yeah.
I may see Jayadit, the Kadam Kanan Maharaj disciple, they when you do worship, I see them, they keeping Jayadit Maharaj picture and Kadam Kanan Maharaj picture, one folder, keeping
Mm,
side.
sure.
And do well who taking first, second initiation this way, no? So
Yeah.
who taking second initiation, they also same thing. They keeping Guru Maharaj picture, your picture, together.
No, no, no. See, this is individually at home, you can do this. But when it comes to the temple altar, you cannot have many, many pictures there. It
So
is not. It's
they
not the way.
folding, both picture folding together, not
I
folder keep. Well,
I
I don't know because how you say this thing.
individually at home, you can do that worship of
Okay,
two pictures. But when you're on the altar, you should only have one. Then goes to Prabhupada.
okay.
Maharaj, can we, I mean, is the GBC going to be maybe making some kind of an announcement? Because what's happening? I mean, I go on the altar and I see these two pictures,
Mataji,
you
because
know.
your temple is like kind of like obscured somewhere, you know. But you cannot do that in New York temple.
Yeah.
You cannot do that in Vrindavan. You cannot do that in Mumbai, like major temples.
Yeah. Well, we bring
You see,
them on and
listen, in the mind,
yeah.
within your mind, you worship Guru Maharaj, plus your Guru, your mantra Diksha Guru, and then your Guru Maharaj. Okay. Or your Nam Diksha Guru, and then Guru Maharaj is there in your mind. No one will be able to see, only you. And then you offer to Guru Maharaj also. But to have, again, is to have like 100,000 gurus pictures there, that is not possible. Only Prabhupada is the last one, and then your own Guru Maharaj. After 100 years, it'll be like that. Guru Maharaj, your Guru Maharaj photo and Prabhupada's photo. Nothing in between. Because ultimately, he's a Samstapaka Acharya, Prabhupada. Okay. Does it clear now? Does it make sense more?
Yes.
Yeah, you cannot have like 100 million photos there, Mataji. That's not possible.
I agree, Maharaj. I'm
So
just
the
giving an
immediate,
example. If you're already there,
the immediate guru plus whoever is the initiating guru of your immediate guru, that you should be able to put into your consciousness, to your mind, that you're also offering. No one will know. Only you. Okay? All right. We stop here now.
Oh, hello.
I have one common question, Maharaj. So,
Yes, Prabhu.
lot of devotees getting some dreams of Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
They can share with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them can be shared if it's beneficial for everyone. Some of them may be more of a personal thing. Let's say a specific instruction to you. Yeah.
I like to hear the dreams from my god brothers. If they have nice one, I like to hear myself.
Maybe we can have another session for dreams.
It can inspire, it can maybe get some benefit.
Oh, yes, definitely. Because sometimes the instruction of Guru is meant for everyone. It's like when Prabhupada will write a letter, they will read the letter of Prabhupada and everyone will be listening. They will write the letter to the temple president, but it's meant for everyone. So if there's anyone who's had that dream, which is beneficial for everyone, why not? The instructions, which is meant for everyone. Okay?
Okay.
We can do that some other time now. If there's any more question or comments, nothing else, we can adjourn now. I know it's getting late for you. You're all busy there. North America means busy. Busy. Thank you all very much. This is good that we're discussing about Guru Tattva and some Harikatha, Krishna Katha.
Hare Krishna.
Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande Hari Hari Bol Guru Maharaj Ki
Thank you,
Jai.
Maharaj.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Guru Maharaj,
Jai.
Maharaj
Hare Krishna
ki
Maharaj.
jai.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Maharaj. Maharaj. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna
Thank you.
Maharaj. Hare
All
Krishna.
glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna.
Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Oh.
Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.